When you talk to someone about drill music, you will definitely remember Pop Smoke.
She like the way I dance, she like the way I move, she like the way I rock, she like the way I move.
And why? Because in the 20 years of his life, 2 of which he dedicated to music, Pop Smoke showed the American rap scene a different vector of sound. But unexpectedly for everyone, he died when several people broke into his house. This is a tribute to Pop Smoke. We will tell you the life story of the rapper and you will find out all the details of his death. Let's go.
This is aggressive tones.
Hold on.
The rapper's real name is Bashar Baraka Jackson, born July 20th, 1999 in New York, USA. His mother was from Jamaica and his father emigrated from Panama.
Hey, chumbo, he black like me, like so. That nigga come up here, you never gonna he start talking that Spanish shit, talk about some hola.
The rapper grew up in a Brooklyn neighborhood where the children of wealthy parents lived, who wore designer clothes and used dental floss. When Smoke was 13 years old, he was slapped in the streets. The incident was filmed and posted on social media.
Yo, Chappelle.
He recalled the incident in the song PTSD.
Niggas tried to smack me up, so now I'm raising hell. Don't try and damn me, little nigga, you are not my bro.
7 years after the incident, he got revenge by attacking one of the children who slapped him, shouting, "Remember me?" It was then that the musician realized that life was hard and you needed to strive upward. Pop Smoke carried weapons to school because it was unsafe there, but tried to get a diploma to please his mother. And yet the rapper was kicked out of the 8th grade after finding a gun in his possession. After that, he was under house arrest for 2 years. He started hustling and was a member of the Brooklyn gang GS9.
Hold on, catch the drip.
After seeing the drip, it's time to look at his musical career. From an early age, he listened to hip-hop and R&B music. Jay-Z, Biggie, DMX, and of course 50 Cent were his idols. If you look beyond hip-hop, he adored Michael Jackson. He loved to play basketball, but at the age of 15 or 16, doctors discovered he had a heart murmur, so he had to slow it down. He had 3 paths: sports, selling drugs, and music. It was then that he discovered music. To be fair, he wrote his first lyrics in 2012, but he only started making music at the age of 18. He met Jay Guapo at the studio. Jay fell asleep because he was too high and couldn't get off the couch anymore. Having already paid for the studio session, Pop got up, took the mic, and tried rapping for the first time. He started off by making remixes of popular songs on the Brooklyn drill scene, looking for beats on YouTube. In a Genius interview, Pop told the story of how he came up with his name. Pop Smoke is a combination of the words Papa and Smoko Guap. His grandmother gave him the nickname Papa, and his childhood friends always called him Smoko Guap. But his friends didn't want to call him Papa, so they decided to call him Pop. Pop and Smoke just mixed together, and that's how Bashar came up with a name that became known to the entire world, Pop Smoke. And under this pseudonym, he began his music career. But everything changed after one acquaintance.
I started looking up beats, and when I looked up beats, I looked up Chef G song. Was Chef G beat, but it wasn't his beat. It was just like a beat that said 808 mellow.
It's funny that at first Pop Smoke DM'd him on Instagram, but he didn't answer him. But the aspiring rapper was full of determination, so he emailed him. That's when he sent him a couple of beats.
Move back, walking the party with 2 straps, walking the party like who that? Say the first thing we gon' shoot.
It's amazing that the rapper from Brooklyn was inspired by the UK drill scene, and in Chicago, rappers supported Pop Smoke's music because there was nothing there that they did. From 2016 to 2018, he went crazy for drill music, and it's no wonder why he started releasing tracks in this genre.
Real my minutes is drilling the island like what now? Switch to the jungle where niggas will rumble. Shorty won't fuck off us, that's some heli. Don't call my phone, got the fence with my celly. Flight to Miami, put dick on her belly.
And then he releases Welcome to the Party.
Give me lit. Gun on my head. 1 in the head.
The song was written lying in bed in 30 minutes under Percocets and alcohol. The artist himself did not even think that the song would blow up that much because he wrote it for his guys, but for him it was a turning point. But at the time of the song's release, Pop Smoke still refused to accept the life of a rapper despite his success. He continued to sell drugs and participated in gang life just to make money. In the summer, Me to the Woo comes out, where the track Dior became the main jewel of the album, the anthem of the Brooklyn streets.
She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo.
I think you've already checked out his aggressive and low voice.
She said, yeah, you got a voice that control people. She's like, you could be a principal or something.
A principal?
Word. This is like before
I don't
rapping.
see it.
You got
You can get it.
Hold on.
Hold on. Is it hold on or hold up?
Hold on.
Hold on. It's pretty good, man.
He should have run for president with a voice like that. And at the end of 2019, he meets Travis Scott and releases a track on the Jack Boys album called Gotti.
Woo back, baby. Woo back, baby. Woo!
He said once in an interview that he doesn't need to look for problems, they find him. That's exactly what happened at the beginning of 2020. He was detained at Kennedy Airport accused of stealing a black Rolls Royce worth $375,000, which he borrowed to shoot a music video in California. The investigators believe that the artist took the Rolls Royce to New York in the back of a truck, and then posted a photo on Instagram where he poses in front of the stolen car. Proof is on the rapper's Facebook. According to investigators, the artist's car was found parked near his mother's house in Brooklyn. Investigators believe that the artist met the owner of the new Rolls Royce at a recording studio in Los Angeles. According to a law enforcement official, the owner, whose identity was not specified in the indictment, allowed the rapper to borrow his car for the clip with a promise to return it the next day. When that day came, the official said that the owner could not get through to Pop Smoke and tried to find out the location of the Rolls Royce using GPS tracking on the car. Pop Smoke was released on a $250,000 bail. He was banned from traveling outside the United States without government permission. A law enforcement source also stated that he was facing a 10-year sentence. The rapper himself said that all the accusations were lies and would tell after the court made a verdict. And on February 7th, 2020, Me to the Woo 2 was released, with the quality being much better than part 1.
I feel invincible. Hold on. It's 100 niggas in the spot. I won't keep going. It's 85 just to walk on. Get that. Send shots, make him get back. All that chit chat, riff rap. My niggas ain't in the.
After listening to the album, there may be a feeling that he's a really aggressive person, but if you watch his live videos, this myth will automatically be dispelled.
Telling me, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I got the remedy, hold on. Niggas move, I got the pedigree, hold on. Let me cash some nigga piece, hold on. Just think 228, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna, you know what I'm saying?
She gotta be sweet. I don't want no gangster bitch. I'm tired of them.
Really?
Yeah, some gangster ass bitches. We both going to jail. I gotta call my mom to bail me out.
In 2020, drill music took over the rap community. The rapper's music played in cars in every corner of every city. We will return to the fateful day a bit later, and we will fast forward a couple of months in order to discuss the first posthumous album, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon.
Many wish they for me. She wanna fight with the wolves. She wanna fight with the wolves. What you know about us? Tell you everything. I got what you need. Woke up in the store.
The album was produced by 50 Cent, which is symbolic because Pop Smoke was inspired by the rap legend and reflected it in his music.
Wish that for me. Yeah, I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more.
If you're familiar with the discography of Pop Smoke, you know that he called himself the King of New York, but who else has proclaimed himself as that?
Feel some type of way, I'll say I'm the king of New York, you know what I'm saying?
That's right, 6ix9ine, who calmly rocked to Gangstas, claiming that these words had nothing to do with him.
He wasn't talking about me. He was talking about Smoke Perk. He wasn't talking about me.
He had to be talking about Smoke.
He was talking about Smoke Perk. He was talking about Smoke Perk.
After what they heard, everyone had the same expression as academics on their face because everyone knew exactly what the truth was.
To the public, like y'all got a real beef or something like that.
Nah, never. This ain't no rainbow head shit.
Oh gosh.
And now we have come to the saddest and most unpleasant part. Pop Smoke was killed by a 15-year-old gang member. He entered the house rented by the rapper in Los Angeles on February 19th, 2020 with a group of other young people with the aim of robbery. The criminals came for the rapper's expensive chain and a Rolex watch decorated with diamonds. They only managed to pick up the watch, which they then sold for $2,000. The killer of the rapper, the youngest of the accused in May 2020, spoke about his role in the crime to a cellmate in a juvenile correctional center. The cellmate was a police informant, and the story of the crime was recorded on a microphone. In the same way, informants secretly recorded the testimony of other defendants. According to police, the 4 criminals were members of the same gang. They found the house rented on Airbnb thanks to the rapper's Instagram posts. They also saw photos of jewelry as well as bundles of cash on his Instagram. The money remained untouched and was found by the police in the closet. In addition to weapons, the criminals had ski masks, gloves, and a police scanner. They broke into the house at 4 a.m. Pop Smoke was naked in the shower. His jewelry was on him. The criminals demanded that he hand them over. He pretended to obey, and they even said thank you. But then the rapper attacked the robbers. One of them fired 3 shots in his chest, after which the killers kicked the rapper for some time.
AK on my shoulder like I'm Malcolm X, cause I ain't going now like I'm all Luther.
And indeed, he left with a fight, although he could just let them go and stay alive. The ambulance took the rapper to the hospital where he had a thoracotomy, but the injuries were incompatible with life. Pop Smoke died in the same hospital as another New York rapper, the notorious B.I.G. Pop Smoke has another posthumous album, Faith, but it's not the same product that we received as with Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon.
Fashion. All this Gretchen look good in this fashion. Put him on, I'ma tag him. Like, who is you? A lot of niggas talking shit that they don't really do. I'm about to turn my Air Force Ones into a Gucci.
But as the mother of the late rapper says, Faith's release was easier on her because she switched tracks from the previous album off right away. It hurt her. She could not accept the death of her son. In such a short time, Pop Smoke has left a huge legacy, and his music will live on forever. Thank you all for watching, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon.